Measuring programming progress by lines of code is like measuring aircraft building progress by weight. Most people overestimate what they can do in 1 year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. To win big, you sometimes have to take big risks. I choose a lazy person to do a hard job, because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. If you think your teacher is tough, wait till you get a boss. If you are born poor, it's not your mistake, but if you die poor, it's your mistake. Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. I failed in some subjects in exam, but my friend passed in all. Now he is an engineer in Microsoft and I am the owner of Microsoft. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. To win big, you sometimes have to take big risks. Our success has really been based on partnerships from the very beginning. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. Patience is a key element of success. We always overestimate the change that will occur in the next 2 years and underestimate the change that will occur in the next 10. Don't let yourself be lulled into inaction. Television is not real life. In real life, people actually have to leave the coffee shop and go to jobs. If geek means you're willing to study things, and if you think science and engineering matter, I plead guilty. If your culture doesn't like geeks, you are in real trouble. People always fear change. People feared electricity when it was invented, didn't they? I have been struck again and again by how important measurement is to improving the human condition. Flipping burgers is not beneath your dignity. Your grandparents had a different word for burger flipping, they called it opportunity. Software is a great combination between artistry and engineering. If your culture doesn't like geeks, you are in real trouble. Access to information and the ability to give a voice people who would never have been heard. The future of advertising is the Internet. We always overestimate the change that will occur in the next 2 years and underestimate the change that will occur in the next 10. Legacy is a stupid thing. I don't want a legacy. Lectures should go from being like the family singing around the piano to high-quality concerts. If you've found some way to educate yourself about engineering, stocks, or whatever it is, good employers will have some type of exam or interview and see a sample of your work. Everyone needs a coach. It doesn't matter whether you're a basketball player, a tennis player, a gymnast or a bridge player. I have an excellent memory, a most excellent memory. We are in the throes of a transition where every publication has to think of their digital strategy. The potential financial reward for building the next Windows is so great that there will never be a shortage of new technologies seeking to challenge it. In almost every area of human endeavor, the practice improves over time. That hasn't been the case for teaching. In almost every area of human endeavor, the practice improves over time. That hasn't been the case for teaching. If I'd had some set idea of a finish line, don't you think I would have crossed it years ago? Nuclear energy, in terms of an overall safety record, is better than other energy. We are not even close to finishing the basic dream of what the PC can be. If you're a person struggling to eat and stay healthy, you might have heard about Michael Jordan or Muhammad Ali, but you'll never have heard of Bill Gates. Helping convene global stakeholders to establish a set of measurable, actionable and consensus-built goals focused on extreme poverty is invaluable. Measles will always show you if someone isn't doing a good job on vaccinations. I have been struck again and again by how important measurement is to improving the human condition. We make the future sustainable when we invest in the poor, not when we insist on their suffering. By improving health, empowering women, population growth comes down. It's a nice reader, but there's nothing on the iPad I look at and say, "Hey, oh, I wish Microsoft had done it." Microsoft is not about greed. It's about innovation and fairness. Climate change is a terrible problem, and it absolutely needs to be solved. It deserves to be a huge priority. By the time we see that climate change is really bad, your ability to fix it is extremely limited. We've got to put a lot of money into changing behavior. Money has no utility to me beyond a certain point. Nobody spends any money on smallpox unless they worry about a bioterrorist recreating it. Well-spent aid money is saving lives for a few $1,000s per life saved. Information technology and business are becoming inextricably interwoven. The advance of technology is based on making it fit in so that you don't really even notice it, so it's part of everyday life.